I'm Councilman Mark Cuthbertson. I am very pleased to be here, joined with my colleagues in town government, Councilman Eugene Cook, Councilwoman Joan Sergel, Councilman Ed Smith, also by other activists in the community, Lauren Koch, who's the president of Pink Aid, Karen Miller, president and founder of Huntington Breast Cancer Coalition, Eileen Boyd, and Marianne Hurd, who are both instrumental in this effort to bring about breast cancer awareness this month. As we all know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Each year the campaign educates people about the impact of breast cancer. Town of Huntington is turning the village area pink this year. When you look around Huntington Village, you will see 54 pink and white flags that have been placed on Main Street and New York Avenue that were generously donated by Pink Aid. We have two strong advocates with us today, Pink Aid and Huntington Breast Cancer Action Coalition. They've both been instrumental in bringing the important message of early education, early detection, prevention to the forefront to make sure that women are diagnosed as early as possible. Breast cancer accounts, unfortunately, for about 30% of cancers in women, and 85% of diagnoses occur in women with no family history of breast cancer. In the United States, breast cancer rates are higher than any other type of cancer. This year posed so many challenges, and it was no exception when it came to breast cancer. Unfortunately, screenings and early detection rates declined. We are hopeful that as a part of this awareness process with these flags, the rate of people getting screened, women getting screened, will increase and go back to the rates at which they were prior to COVID. According to the American Cancer Society, when breast cancer is detected early and in the localized stage, the 5-year survival rate is 99%. Unfortunately, everyone knows someone affected by this disease, including many who might not have detected it at an early stage. However, there is good news. Breast cancer mortality rates have been declining since 1989 due to early detection and improved treatment. Breast cancer education and screenings can save up to 37 lives every day, according to the World Health Organization. So if you have been lax about a screening, please make an appointment today, or if you're like me, please make others aware, whether it's by social media, by email, press release, or just hanging pink and white flags in a small village. With that, I'd like to turn it over to my colleagues to say a word, beginning with Councilman Eugene Cook.
Thank you, Councilman Cuthbertson. This is an awesome day because we need the awareness out there. These flags are beautiful. They make the town look beautiful. And my suggestion is to get more awareness out there. If anybody's traveling through town, take a picture of it. Put it up on your Facebook, your Instagram. Get it out there, because the more people are aware, the more we can save lives. God bless you all. Thank you all for coming. And I'd like to introduce Councilwoman Sergel.
Good afternoon. I join my colleagues in applauding this wonderful initiative. We all know that early detection is the answer, and we all know someone who has endured breast cancer. And we need to remember that we need to look out for each other and remind each other. And these pink flags are just a wonderful symbol of awareness, and they also beautify our town. And again, I want to thank Pink Aid. I want to thank the Huntington Breast Cancer Coalition for bringing this initiative to Huntington Village. We do take pride in being a village that cares, extending our hands and our hearts to those in need. And I'm so happy to be here. I'm going to turn this over to my colleague, Councilman Ed Smith.
Thank you, Councilwoman Sergel. Thank you, Mark, for putting this together. As I stand here today, I just want to remember my friend, Lori White, who lost her battle with breast cancer. And breast cancer is not just a women's issue, it's everyone's issue. I stand here also on behalf of my mother, my wife, my sisters, my children, my 2 daughters. We're all deeply concerned about breast cancer, and we hope that this event raises awareness, brings us closer to better treatment and a cure. Thank you all for being here today.
We're also joined by Town Highway Superintendent Kevin Orelli.
Hi everyone. So I'm happy to be here just to support the cause of breast cancer awareness. Apparently on Long Island, women experience a higher incidence of breast cancer than in any other part of the country. So it's especially important that we on Long Island take an extra effort to make sure that everyone that we know and we care about and that we love is aware of the problem here and that how important it is to get a mammogram, to get a checkup, and to help stop this, the continuing spread of this problem that is treatable as long as it's caught early. So I think that's a great thing to be promoting right now, and thank Mark for putting this together and everyone else who's involved. It's a very worthwhile effort. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, among the ways that you can raise awareness is to dye your hair pink, and I think Kevin has the perfect head of hair to do that, and he might consider that. Next, I want to call up a dear friend who I met many years ago, Karen Miller, when I was trying to educate myself about breast cancer and what can be done, and we worked on a program involving organics and trying to raise awareness about using organic fertilizer. And Karen was so instrumental in that for me and educating me early on when I was first on the town board. She's been at this for decades and has helped thousands of people. Our dear friend Karen Miller.
Thanks, Mark. Hi, everybody. Thanks for the opportunity. So, a quick note. My coalition, the Huntington Breast Cancer Action Coalition, actually mapped the incidence of breast cancer in 68,000 households over 30 years ago. So it was this coalition right here in your town that brought awareness and then helped to start the national movement. I'm seeing some old friends here and some new friends, and I'm hoping that we can broker and actually bring and continue the progressive approach of Huntington to not only look at awareness, not only think screening is your protection, but actually look at the things in your environment that I think contribute and raise our risk to breast cancer. We started it 30 years ago. We know, again, with your help, we're going to be able to continue to do that. Thank you. I love this town.
Thank you, Karen. And last and certainly not least, and most important, is Lauren Koch, president of Pink Aid. They obviously helped underwrite all of this. It's almost as if a baton's being passed from Karen to Lauren, and these groups work together and do such wonderful things. So it is my sincere pleasure to invite up Lauren Koch.
Thank you to Marianne Hurd and Eileen Catherine Boyd for making this a reality. They have been such strong supporters of Pink Aid since we launched in 2014. These flags lining Main Street will help us spread awareness of the underserved breast cancer patients that Pink Aid serves. Pink Aid's mission is to help underserved breast cancer patients survive treatment with support and dignity, to provide screening and financial assistance to those in need, and to empower breast cancer survivors to heal by helping and inspiring others. In our first 7 years, Pink Aid has provided over $2 million to 25 different Long Island organizations. And finally, we would like to thank the Business Improvement District and Mark Huberson. Thank you.
Thank you, Lauren. And I also want to acknowledge Supervisor Lupinacci, who sends his regrets but could not be here today. With that, we'll entertain any questions you might have.
I have a question for Lauren.
Sure.
You want to talk about that? I guess it's how do you feel when you walk into town and you see this come to fruition? What does it mean to you?
So this has been an idea that we've had for a long time. When you walk through and see the whole town pink, we're basically painting it pink, it brings awareness to everything that we, Pink Aid, has been trying to bring together. And it's enlightening. The people that have come to us that have said, wow, you really turned the Huntington pink, is just truly inspiring, and it just brings awareness to where we are today.
And what do you hope this spurs going forward? What do you hope the spurs going forward? What do you hope will come from this event?
So to have Huntington turn pink is to bring awareness. So every October, to be able to bring the pink flags back, and everyone can, it reminds you to get screenings, to go for your mammogram, to, make that appointment that maybe you missed. It hopefully will bring that awareness to everyone, whether, it's someone who is fighting, going through treatment, a warrior. I think there's just, it kind of can hit everybody.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all for coming. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, so we